Hi, welcome friends. Today we're going to see an amazing science movie. So, without wasting any time, let's get started. The movie begins in the year 1968. In Vietnam, it's the time of war. Two American soldiers are lost, caught in a raging rainstorm, in the middle of a dark, dense forest. And it's night. They can't see anything. No clue where to go. No idea how to escape. One of the soldiers manages to contact their army base. He says, "Everyone in our team is dead. Only me and one other soldier survived. Please, rescue us." Meanwhile, the other soldier sees something. He panics. Suddenly, a mysterious creature grabs him. The first soldier shoots wildly into the dark, but it's too late. The creature is already gone. Now terrified, he runs into the forest. And that's when he sees it. A dinosaur. He panics again, opens fire, but it doesn't even flinch. The dinosaur attacks him, kills him, and eats him. On the other side, at an American army base, a local Vietnamese woman pleads for help by saying that flying ghost took my husband. Please help me. But the soldier on duty doesn't believe her. He sent her away. Meanwhile, a siege truck arrives at the base. It's full of strange containers. As they scan it, unusual radiation signals begin to show up. Suddenly, the ground shakes. Explosions go off around the base. The base leader contacts his commander, a man named Jericho. He reports everything: the strange truck, the radiation, and the missing rescue team. Jericho calmly says, "Don't worry, I'll send in the Vulture team. They'll handle it." He cuts the call. Now we meet the Vulture Squad, elite soldiers in the middle of a rescue mission. They silently sneak into an enemy base. They take down two guards. A sniper in the team delivers a perfect headshot, taking down the guard in the tower. They move in fast, clear the entire base with ruthless precision. No mercy. They rescue two captured soldiers from cages, board a rescue helicopter, and escape the area just in time. They return to Jericho's base, where a caged tiger watches them from behind bars. Jericho briefs them. Something strange is happening in that forest. We've lost contact with our men. Some say the forest is cursed. You're going in tomorrow. Mission: rescue the lost team. The squad asks, "Why did the last team go there? What was their mission?" Jericho answers, "That's classified." After the briefing, team leader Baker meets Jericho in private. "Come on, at least tell me the truth." Jericho hesitates. "I can't, but complete this mission, and I promise you'll be cleared of all the allegations against you." Back to the Vulture Squad's camp, a soldier named Keys opens up. He suffers from PTSD, struggling by memories of past missions. The team listens. They bond over shared experiences. Then it's time. They board a helicopter and fly straight into that dense, dangerous forest. Mid-air, the pilot says, "Radar's not working. I'm going in for a landing." He drops them off and flies away. Now, the mission begins. As they move forward, they find a huge footprint, bigger than an elephant's. Then another one. This time, it's a bird's footprint, but massive. They also discover a giant feather. Something was wrong here. Soon, they find a bag with a map leading to a research facility. Inside is a diary. It reads, "We are being hunted." Baker immediately warns the team, "Stay alert. Weapons ready." Suddenly, rustling in the bushes, something grabs Baker's leg and drags him away. He fires his weapon. The creature releases him and disappears. They only saw half of it, and what they saw wasn't human. After patching Baker up, they continue. Somewhere in the forest, a Russian squad is also on the move. Unknown to them, a dinosaur is stalking them. One of their soldiers walking at the back. Suddenly, a dinosaur grabs his head and vanishes. The others hear him scream, but it's too late because already that dinosaur killed him. They assume Americans must have done this. Back at the Vultures team, they find a dinosaur claw, huge and sharp. Some soldiers panic. "We need to abort the mission." But Baker speaks up. "No, we finished this. We should not leave the soldiers who had came earlier." They press on and enter a dark cave. Inside, total horror. The dead bodies of the previous team are scattered, torn apart, viciously. Suddenly, winged dinosaurs attack. The team opens fire, but this is their nest. More and more dinosaurs appear. In the chaos, Baker and one soldier get separated. They run for their lives. Baker and the soldier came out of that cave and hear strange sounds nearby. To be safe, they climb a massive tree. A dinosaur spots them, grabs Baker's leg, but he shoots it off. Unfortunately, the gunfire sound attracts even more dinosaurs. The two climb higher and hide. Somewhere in the forest, the rest of the squad escapes the cave. They hide in bushes, weapons aimed at the cave's entrance. But then, a gigantic dinosaur slowly walks past them. By seeing it, they freeze, paralyzed with fear. Back to the baker and the other soldier. They find a huge dinosaur sleeping in the open. Huge skeletons lie scattered around it. Suddenly, its three cubs come out, making noises. The dinosaur wakes up, and the chase begins. The two soldiers fire their weapons, distracting it just enough for them to run. But it keeps tracking them, sniffing through the forest. The next morning dawned. Somewhere, the rest of their team rests by a river. One says, "We've lost Baker. We need to find him." Another argues, "If we go back, we all will die." Suddenly, strange sounds again. They run, back with Baker. The dinosaur is still chasing. They hide inside a huge fallen tree. Baker throws a bomb to distract it. They run. They reach a mountaintop cliff. No time to think. They jump into the river below. The dinosaur charges, without control. It slips and falls in that river. The other soldier faints. The dinosaur swims away, distracted by the water. Baker pulls the soldier to the shore. And then, a woman appears. Her name is Sophia. She helps drag the soldier to safety. Baker asks, "Who are you? How did you get here?" She replies, "I'm a scientist. The others are dead. I'm the only one left. It's dangerous to be here. Come with me to my lab." Meanwhile, the rest of the soldiers travel through the forest, seeing different types of dinosaurs. Some of that are aggressive, some of that are peaceful, some of that eat meat. Others just eat leaves. They finally come across a group of long-necked apatosauruses, calmly migrating together. The soldiers walk alongside them. Safe, at least for now. On the other end, Sophia safely takes them to her lab. She's been living here alone for 1 year. Sophia says, 1 year ago, several scientists were here, but now everyone is dead. I'm the only one who survived. She takes them inside and locks the door. This building's concrete is much stronger, she says. We'll be safe inside. No creature can enter this place. Sophia seems calm, but she's hiding something. She has a medical condition. She takes an injection regularly. Frustrated, Baker breaks a chair and shouts, "Sophia, what's going on here? Tell me the truth," he demands. Sophia finally reveals the Russians were researching something in this forest, and that research went terribly wrong. Meanwhile, they manage to contact the base and speak with Commander Jericho. Baker reports everything, the failed Russian experiment and the dinosaurs. But Jericho doesn't believe him. "Are you insane?" he says. "What are you talking about? Dinosaurs can't exist." Baker shouts back, "Sir, I'm telling you the truth. Just send a helicopter to rescue us." He cuts the call in anger. On the other end, Jericho checks the box that contained materials recovered from that forest. Inside, he finds a massive dinosaur claw. Seeing it, Jericho realizes maybe Baker was telling the truth. Later, Sophia and Baker head out to search for the missing soldiers. On their way, they see a group of dinosaurs grazing peacefully. Sophia explains, "These ones won't attack. They're herbivores. They only eat plants and leaves." On the other side, while the soldiers are crossing a grassy field, one of them accidentally shoots Keys in the leg. He falls to the ground, but when they turn around, they see it wasn't an accident. It was the Russian soldiers. Gunfire erupts. Both sides open fire. Sophia's team hears the shooting and rushes in that direction. While the fight continues, flying dinosaurs suddenly appear from the sky. Everyone stops shooting at each other and starts firing upward. One of the creatures lands right in front of a Russian soldier. and kills him instantly. The other dinosaurs surround the body and tear it apart. Terrified, the soldiers scatter, running for their lives, but the dinosaurs hunt the soldiers down one by one. Keys, bleeding from his leg, is carried by his team as they run. Russian soldiers become the dinosaurs' next prey. Finally, the vulture team finds a safe spot. As they bandage Key's wound, Sophia's team arrives and joins them. When the others learn Sophia is Russian, they hesitate. She's Russian, one of them says. We can't trust her. But before they can argue, different kinds of dinosaurs surround them. They stop talking and open fire. The creatures are fast. They jump between trees and close in quickly. The soldiers keep firing non-stop, killing a few, but more keep coming. Suddenly, one dinosaur grabs Keys by the leg and drags him into the forest. The others try to save him, but he's gone. Keys fights back, grabbing a branch and striking the dinosaur. He manages to fight it off for a moment, until another dinosaur jumps on him, knocking him down. He tries his best, hitting, crawling, fighting for his life. Then, suddenly, the smaller dinosaurs around him stop and run away. Keys thinks they're scared of him, but behind him stands a giant dinosaur. It roars, lunges forward, and bites him. He uses his knife and stabs the dinosaur in the eye. The dinosaur screams in pain. Hearing the roar, Baker's team arrives and opens fire. They shoot continuously until the beast retreats into the forest. They rush to Keys, who's severely wounded. Sophia looks at him and says he won't survive. Just leave him. But Baker refuses. We can't leave him like this. He's one of us. We're going to help him. That night, the whole team took Keys to Sophia's lab and gave him first aid. While everyone was busy, Sophia quietly walked out of the room. Baker noticed it, and he followed her. Sophia injects again to herself. Baker confronted her, and he warned, "You're hiding something from us. Tell me the truth, or I'll kill you right here." Finally, Sophia broke her silence. She said, "These dinosaurs exist because of an accident in this lab. The Russian government assigned us to create a teleportation device, something that could take people anywhere instantly. But during the experiment, we accidentally opened a portal to the past. That's how these dinosaurs appeared here. When the government found out, they ordered us to be killed and took the device. They're still researching it somewhere else. In all that chaos, I was the only one who survived." Later that night, a dinosaur came near the building. A soldier aimed his gun, ready to fire, but Baker stopped him. "Don't shoot," he said. "The sound will attract the other dinosaurs." But the dinosaur used its powerful sense of smell to find them and started breaking in. With no other choice, the soldiers opened fire. The gunshots echoed through the forest, and more dinosaurs began heading toward the building. The vulture team fired continuously. One dinosaur crashed through the doors. Another climbed to the roof, smashing the glass window on the roof. Realizing they couldn't win, Sophia, she shouted, "There's a door at the back. We can escape through it." They ran. Keys, badly injured, said, "I won't survive. Just leave me." One soldier lit his last cigarette, handed it to him, and walked away. Moments later, the dinosaurs stormed in. Keys sacrificed himself, pulling the pins from the grenades and triggering a massive explosion. The entire building went up in flames. After that, Sophia and the soldiers boarded a boat and escaped down the river. At dawn, they saw peaceful dinosaurs around them. Calm, grazing, and harmless dinosaurs. As they passed through, Baker tells about the teleportation device to his soldiers. "We have to destroy it," he said. "We'll blow it up." Sophia tried to stop him. "No, you shouldn't blast it." But before she could finish, she fainted. When she woke up, Baker, he realized the injection she used contained drugs. Sophia then said, "If you destroy the teleportation device, it could destroy the whole world. It must be properly deactivated." After that, he warned her, "Stop using those drugs. They're killing you." Later, while everyone sees the beauty of peaceful dinosaurs, Sophia secretly reached for her bag to take another dose. A soldier saw it and tried to stop her. The injection fell into the water. Suddenly, a massive dinosaur rose from the river. It lunged at Sophia, but that soldier pulled her just in time, and he saved her from that dinosaur. The dinosaur swallowed the injection instead. Sophia panicked. Baker rushed to her side. "Because of that drug, you were about to die," he said. "Leave it. If you need something, just smoke instead." He handed her a cigarette box and looked back at the water, where the same dinosaur began attacking the peaceful ones. The team docked the boat and entered the snowy forest. The weather grew worse. Heavy snow, freezing winds. They could barely see each other. Suddenly, small dinosaurs appeared from the mist and attacked. The soldiers fired blindly, but the snow made it impossible to aim. One soldier yelled, "Over here," drawing the creatures toward himself. With only one bullet left, he sacrificed himself, shoot himself to save his team. The dinosaurs swarmed his body while the others escaped. After hours of struggle, the team finally reached the Russian research facility. Baker contacted the base and told Commander Jericho everything. "I'm going to attack the facility and destroy the teleportation device," Baker said. Jericho warned him, "Don't attack. It could start a war." But Baker replied, "If we don't, it'll destroy the entire world. I'm not doing this for our country. I'm doing it for everyone. Even if you don't send rescue helicopters to save us, the Vulture team will finish this," and cuts the call. He turned to his squad. "We might die on this mission. The commander said not to attack, but I'm going in. You can come with me or leave. It's your choice." Every soldier stood tall. "Whatever happens," said, "we're with you." They climbed the walls, silently taking down guards. While the Vulture team handled the defense, Sophia and Baker sneaks inside. Meanwhile, surviving Russian soldiers arrived, claiming they'd seen dinosaurs. But the Russian commander already knew and had them arrested. As the Vulture team planted explosives, Baker attacked the Russian soldiers and freed the captured Russians and told them the truth. Realizing the danger, the Russian soldiers decided to help. Then a gunshot. A small dinosaur was killed. The commander stared at it, confused. Moments later, its massive mother appeared, roaring in fury. Chaos broke loose. Soldiers ran, screaming. The dinosaur crushed and devoured everything in its path. Then the father dinosaur appeared, even larger, throwing soldiers into the air. Inside, a Vietnamese prisoner seized the Russian officer who killed her parents. A massive T-Rex stormed in, destroying tanks. The prisoner stabbed the officer. She was screaming in rage. In a flashback, that soldier remembered the day he was ordered to kill her family. He didn't want to kill but he received order. With no other choice, he killed them. Now, knowing she'd take revenge on everyone, he detonated a bomb, killing them both and scaring off the dinosaurs. Because of this explosion, Dinosaurs panics and runs back into the forest. Baker and his team reach the main lab. A scientist aimed at Baker, but Baker shot first. The others froze. Sophia rushed to the teleportation device, trying to deactivate it. The commander entered, gun raised, but Baker shot him before he could fire. Sophia aimed her weapon at the wounded commander. "You killed all the scientists," she said. "Now it's your turn." But she hesitated and instead cut the power cables. The lights went out. Emergency lights flickered on. In the confusion, the commander escaped. Then, roaring, dinosaurs broke through the entrance. The soldiers used smoke bombs and kept shooting. One of the Russian allies was caught and eaten alive. Elsewhere, the commander tried to flee through the control room, but a dinosaur burst in and bit off his head. The Vulture team set the last explosives, but the dinosaurs chased them. One soldier stayed behind, yelling, "Go! Get out of here!" He detonated the bomb, sacrificing himself to save his team. As the survivors climbed toward the exit, another dinosaur grabbed the last soldier. They tried to save him, but couldn't. They had to leave him. Baker stayed behind to distract the dinosaurs. He armed the final charges, but one dinosaur leapt over the blast and killed him instantly. Outside, Sophia and the others ran through the chaos. It seemed hopeless until Jericho's helicopters arrived, firing from above. After landing, they started to shoot, helping them reach them. But hundreds of dinosaurs surrounded them. Meanwhile, two helicopters arrives there and shoots the dinosaurs. Flying dinosaurs attacked the choppers. Soldiers died one after another, but the rest kept fighting. The explosives inside the base detonated, destroying the teleportation device and the entire facility. The dinosaurs paused, distracted by the explosion. Sophia, Jericho, and the remaining soldiers seized the moment, boarded the helicopter, and escaped. And that's the end of this story. Hope you all enjoyed. Thanks for watching.